60-year-old Ame Girimana remembers vividly the day he fled Burundi 20 years ago, after facing death threats over his work as a human rights advocate.
I just had 2 hours to leave home. So in other words, I didn't plan to become a refugee, no. It's just advice from my friends who were part of the meeting just to end my life, who just secretly tell me, Eme, just get out from this country. So in other words, I had to leave before 6. This was the only place I could come without visa. What I went through was quite disappointing because the first welcome I got from immigration was, gentlemen, you are arrested. So I was shocked. That was not what I was expecting.
Ame, who was a lawyer in Burundi, has since lived as a refugee in Hong Kong.
I arrived here in Hong Kong. People didn't have any idea about refugees. Apart from knowing that they were Vietnamese refugees, they didn't have any idea. So once you disclose your status, people were running away from you. But now, though it's not that welcoming situation in Hong Kong, but at least people are aware that there are people who fled the country and are hosted in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong does not grant asylum, but applicants can lodge a non-refoulement claim that protects them from being sent back to a country where they could face torture or irreparable harm. But after 29,000 claims in the last 15 years, only 330 were successful or substantiated. Usman Naveed, a trained engineer from Pakistan, had a case substantiated last July, 8 years after arriving in Hong Kong.
I definitely can say it's not easy to be an asylum seeker, yeah. You go to signing, you never know they will send you back to your country. You have an identity called the A4 size paper, and that's what you have to carry every single day. You cannot work, you cannot volunteer, you cannot do anything that you want to do as a human being wants to do so. So I got my case rejected 3 times, saying that your family hasn't been targeted yet, your family doesn't have any scars of gunshot on your body. So that's why they keep rejecting my case, and you keep waiting and waiting. 8 years is not a small amount. Last year in July, when I got a call from the immigration saying, oh, we have some good news for you, that is the only news that any asylum seeker wants to hear in their life right now.
But the end of one uncertainty may well mean the beginning of another. There's no telling how long resettlement will take.
And sometimes in Hong Kong, maybe people think, oh, they're all fake refugees and they're just here wanting to delay their own, their time here. But actually, no, they want to move on with their lives. They want to have identity. They want to stop relying on government welfare and NGOs. If I thought after the pandemic, things are going to slow down for asylum seekers to come into Hong Kong, but no, we're seeing a lot of North Africans coming in, Egyptians coming in. So yes, the political, religious, and certain civil wars going on outside do have an effect on Hong Kong.
Burundian Eme has been separated from his family for the last 2 decades. He doesn't know when he will get resettled, if ever.
I know I didn't choose to come a refugee. Unfortunately, when you look at whatever is going on around the world, no one knows who will be the next refugee.
Under a special arrangement approved by the Immigration Department, he's now attached to the Justice Centre Hong Kong, an NGO that provides support to refugees, asylum seekers and other forced migrants in the city.
Thank you, Sir Amy. You're so good.
Good deed is never wasted. So let me give my strength and my time to people in need. I know one day there will be somebody who will be helping my family as well. Resettlement still pending. I never lose hope. Maybe one day, one day I will be resettled.